from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen. Get it up for yourselves.
Woo!
Next to me, we got Carl. Next to her, we got Rose. Under me, we got Tip, the bartender for your spirits and drinking needs. And then, last but not least, we got B. How's everybody doing?
Hey,
Doing
doing all
good.
right.
Doing good. How about you?
How are you?
Oh man, everything is everything. Everything is everything.
I
What
know that's right.
are we smoking on? What's the puff puff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a
Oh,
little
Strain
dance.
of the night.
Oh, is it me?
I think
Okay.
that's,
I thought it was Bianca.
I think
I
Okay.
got
think
a little
Oh,
oh, okay.
grape haze. Grape haze. In my little pipey pipe. So that's what I'm talking on.
That sounds
It's
delicious.
good. It's a hybrid. It's sativa leaning, so it ain't too late for that right now.
Yeah, everything
Not
is
at
a
all.
hybrid these days.
True.
Finding a pure sativa is like a unicorn right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
You
I
can
love
get a hybrid or you can get an indica, but a pure sativa is like
gold.
finding a unicorn
It's
right now.
a lot of
Gold.
crossbreeding going on, and
Man.
definitely diluting the gene pool. But
Mm-hmm.
I had some Acapulco Gold
Mm.
What? Throwback.
Ooh.
the other
That's
day.
like
Yeah.
that's the first original high grade weed I ever heard. That's like mid
Huh?
'90s when everybody was smoking Reggie, and then they was talking about if you get some Acapulco Gold, like
Whoa.
Yeah.
that's
That's why I
you
got
got
it.
some.
I was like, I remember this. And
Yeah.
so I
See,
mean
That's
not
before my
having it,
smoking
'cause I was
days.
not smoking it, but
no, it's a dude. It's a dude out there.
I remember the
I
name of it.
forgot
I
his
was very
name.
excited.
He got a lot of the original seeds. He got Acapulco Gold. He got some more stuff too. He one of like the only people left with like these original strands and stuff. So hey,
Mm-hmm.
it gets deep. Well, after you take a smoke, you got to take a drink. So you go to
That's
the bar,
it.
and what do we have at the bar?
oh, I've been drinking this, and as you can see, my cup is getting lower and lower. But this is some old
I've been
Crown.
drinking.
Yes, Crown apple and some cranberry juice. Real simple,
Mm.
real easy peasy, but so good, so good,
Mm-hmm.
y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Delicious.
Well, we got a special one tonight. We got a special one tonight. I don't
Oh,
know.
Yes.
We got a
Yes.
special one tonight.
yes.
Bobby.
I
Whitney.
will dance with somebody.
Yes.
With somebody who loves me.
Yes.
Yes. I see. I'm channeling my Whitney.
Not her,
Hell. Now I want
not
to dance.
him.
Hell.
Me.
Want to be. They better be glad I ain't had that big old pretty ass silver elbow. That gray silver elbow that she y'all better be glad. Cause I sure put it on. That's it.
Whose pick was this, or was this a universal pick?
I
Can't
think it
remember. This
was a suggestion, but it was really a
yeah,
universe pick
yeah. I
because we
mean,
all
it
wanted
Y'all
to
had
see
to
this.
see this one. Yeah.
had to go down. It's
Had
Whitney
to.
Houston. It's Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
let's nose dive right on into it. What do we like about this movie?
I really like that they let Whitney sing. We heard
Mm-hmm.
Whitney's voice when
Mm-hmm.
she was singing. So I like that a lot, a lot. It was very, very touching to hear her and see see the young lady portray her.
yeah.
The girl looked a lot like Brandy.
Yeah, that's what she
I
looks just
mean,
like Brandy. Why they ain't get Brandy?
right, but
Hey,
people would
shout
have
out to
been
her though.
focused
I don't
on that
wanna.
it was Brandy. I think.
Hmm?
I think people would have been more focused on that it was
It's
Brandy.
Brandy's in the movie versus it's about Whitney.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
That's fair. That's fair. She did look just like Brandy. That junk was bothering me the whole movie.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
I was like, dang, she looked just like Brandy.
But
Hmm
if in a certain angles, you could see a little bit of Whitney in her, and maybe that was her acting ability that kind of brought out. But there
I
were
think so.
times when she
Yes.
did literally remind me of Whitney.
Yes.
I
The
really think that was
Naomi
her
inflections of her
acting. She did
voice,
really
Aki.
yeah, the way she
Exactly.
acted it, the way she portrayed it, she definitely gave me Whitney esque. Like,
Yes.
for
she
sure.
was
Yep.
she was well casted for that role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to
Hmm
her,
Um.
Naomi Aki, another British actress. You
Oh,
can't
is
take it
she?
over. They taking over. I'm telling
Okay. I know how you feel about that, kid.
you,
I
they
know you
taking
feel away.
they taking
Coming over
over.
here and taking all the acting jobs.
That's all.
Shout
Oh
out to
Lord.
her. She did a good
We
job
just gotta
though.
act
Yes.
better over here. That's all.
Oh
That's
man,
all.
what else we liked about it? It's
Mm.
Whitney now. Come
Um.
on.
I liked
Okay.
that
I was gonna go.
they were not shy about the Robin story part of it.
Let's talk
A
Yes.
about
lot of biographies have been done about Whitney since she passed. And a lot of them just kind of grazed over or tiptoed around that story. And I like that they took it head on
it out the
and
gate.
told it for what it
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
3 minutes 12 seconds in, they was kissing. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay.
I know
Yes.
they had lived together and all of that stuff. I mean, it makes
Yeah,
Right.
they
sense that
lived
they would
together.
have. It definitely
Yeah.
makes sense, but
Yes.
and it wasn't for me to know it because I don't know them. They ain't my, that wasn't in
Nope.
their life. But I'm just saying, I'm glad that they did divulge that part of
Yes.
it instead of
Hmm.
leaving us
Hiding it.
confused and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm
Yeah.
That
Well,
was
if
what
they
That
I
was a big
liked.
part of her life.
if they wasn't gonna do that, they would have kept the movie.
Yeah.
Hmm
Yeah.
Facts.
hmm
I mean,
Yes.
Robin got to be in it somewhere
Yeah.
because she was a
Huh.
huge
And
part of
she
her
and she got to be in it.
Hmm
That's what she said.
She definitely said that shit.
You can't set it up and
Y'all
not
ain't
think I'm
shit
not
for
gonna say
real.
it.
Y'all ain't
That's her
shit for
favorite, Kendall. That's her favorite thing.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
favorite. That's her favorite.
Anytime you can set them up, she gonna knock
Yeah,
them
I'll
down.
be ready to give it up.
For sure. For
I'm gonna
sure.
say it every time. I really like the fact that I didn't feel like this movie picked a side. It didn't pick the
Hmm
side of Bobby or the family or Robin or Whitney. It just told the story. So I
hmm
appreciated that point of view from the movie.
Yeah. I think
And
they really let Whitney be Whitney. I think that they really
Yeah.
told the truth of it. And I think that had a lot to do with that it was her in-law that had a big hand in this movie being made.
fact.
So, and
Hmm
I think that she knew and loved Whitney enough to know that Whitney would not have wanted it to be sugarcoated. If you gonna tell a
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
story, tell that
tell it
story
all.
about
Let it all.
you tell
Yeah.
about Whitney, but don't forget about Nick because Nippy is who I am. So yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
think she
hmm
would have been proud of this movie.
hmm
I think so
I
too.
think so too.
Yes.
And I really liked. Whitney was casted well. But who was it? Stanley Tucci's character. What?
Mm.
Clive
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 Davis.
I
Clive
Davis.
was
Davis.
just
Clive
on
Clive
Davis.
Davis.
Clyde,
Why I
man.
can't think of his name?
He
Damn.
played that part. He did good.
Woo,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah,
He definitely did. He
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
played that part. I love me some Stanley
He
Tucci, and he
looked like
played
him.
that
He
part.
really
he
gave
did.
Clive Davis
Did
all the
look
way.
like
he
him.
did.
He
Yes.
He
did. I
did.
He looked
Like
like
really
he was
Clyde.
like
moving
that
like him and
casting.
talking like him. Yeah, he
Ooh
did good.
yeah. Ooh
Mhm.
yeah. I was for every time he stepped on the scene, I was like, "Yup, come on, get it to me. What you got? What you got? I'm ready for it."
I loved Clive and Whitney's. Well, based on this movie, I loved their interaction with or how they
Yeah,
interacted
Hmm
Me,
with each
yeah.
other. Um,
yeah. I felt like he truly cared for her.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
She made him love her. Like I feel like he told her the truth. I
Hmm
don't get involved in my clients' lives.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We make music together. That's it. But I feel
Right.
like Whitney was the exception to that rule. She
She
made
Yes,
him
was.
Love
Sure.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he
For
truly loved Whitney. And
Yeah, I
not
like
Mm-hmm.
their
even in a
relationship
weird
too.
way, you know.
No.
Mm-mm. Just
It
a,
was
no.
a
just a
family way.
genuine love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
anything from you. I want to help you be great. Let me
Right.
help you
Right.
be
Yes.
great. I am here
Yes.
for you.
Right.
Hmm.
And not only
I mean,
that,
he
but
still wanted
he
his
He don't
loved
want to
money,
her
do for
enough.
nobody else.
but
He
she was
loved her
good.
enough to truly heavily involve her in which song. And as a new
Mm-hmm.
artist, that's a big thing. They when you knew on the scene, they say, "Hey, this is what you're gonna sing."
You
At least
sang
the
this.
record label does. You gonna sing this,
Yeah,
but
this what
she
we
got
got
to
for you to
choose.
sing. This what we
He
want
would
you to
bring
sing.
her song in for her and let her choose what she wanted to sing.
She wanted.
And I
Hmm.
think he recognized that not only did she have this wonderful, beautiful voice, but she knew what the people would love. He
She had an
Hmm.
recognized
ear for music
many of her talents. Yes.
for
Right.
sure.
I think more than she, I think she could recognize what she could how she could embody a song.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like
Right.
I think
Murder a track. She would just
Yes.
That's
murder
yes,
it.
it.
just hear
Kill
it
it.
and it'd be some stuff you'd be like, nah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she just put her little Whitney spin on it
Put her
and make
stank
it
on
pop.
it.
Yeah, like that
Right.
Dolly Parton song. It wasn't no bad
I
song.
will
Woo!
always love you.
I
I
will
will
Yeah.
always
always
love.
love.
It was not a
That's
bad song. That was
probably,
a good song, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
But
that's
how
probably my
Whitney
favorite, one of my favorite ones from her.
and
Yes.
just made it her own.
Hmm.
That's all.
Not to
Yeah.
mention,
Took it
he
over.
also held those songs that she didn't like in the beginning. Those
Right.
songs he brought to her front door, and early on that she was like, nah, I don't want to hear that shit. And until she went through some things herself, and then she was like, wait, yeah,
Yeah.
bring me that one again, because I need to sing it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
again.
She had to go
Yeah.
through that shit to
Mm. Yeah.
actually
Hmm.
be able to represent that song as
Right.
well as she
Hmm.
did.
Right.
Right.
And she,
And I would love to be able to hear what she heard in her head. When he was playing I Will Always Love You, how did that translate? Because the songs are one and the same, they don't sound anything alike. So how did she translate that to what came out of her mouth when she got in that studio? I would love to be able
Yes,
to
God.
understand that process.
The production process
It
of it
wasn't
all.
gospel
Yes.
Yes,
first, I guarantee. I bet it was a gospel twang to it in her head when she went to sing, and I know it had to be, because
yeah.
Hmm.
that's what she
That's
thought.
just
I
a part of her
like
greatness.
Yes.
I like that
Mhm.
they hinted at the friendship between her and Kevin Costner too. I don't know why, but when The Bodyguard first came out, in my mind, I
Hmm.
felt like they had more of a friendship. In my mind, I just always thought Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner looking real cute together in
Real
real
cuddly,
life.
real cozy.
I
I've
would
been
not
meaning
have
to
been mad
rewatch
at
that
her.
too.
Yeah,
The
I would not
bodyguard.
have been mad at her if she did get a little friendly with Kevin Costner. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Well,
I
she
respect
definitely
Bobby
had got
Brown.
friendly with
Yeah.
Jermaine Jackson. I ain't know that.
I-
Mm.
And Bobby Brown with Janet Jackson. So he was with Janet Jackson. She was with Jermaine Jackson. So they know about that Jackson family together
Yeah, they know about
and
that life.
probably had some bitter oats behind it. And, in
Well,
me
there
and
were
my
a couple
interview,
other
they got something
celebrities that
in
she dated.
common.
Oh
Hey, that's a
shit.
song.
You ain't shit today. Ooh.
I mean, they
Oh
were
man.
young black
God
celebrities.
damn
Who
it.
else were they supposed to, kind of date? I think
Because
That's
it was only
right.
the Jackson Fives.
that
Hmm.
right. Only.
The
Only the
Jacksons was
Jacksons.
that family
No, I'm
though.
just
They
playing.
was that
Hmm.
family. So
That's
of
like
course everybody was
black
trying to get a piece of that
royalty.
pie.
True. Let me see about it. No, I'm
Let me
playing.
see.
Hmm.
I'm Whitney Houston. I'm Bobby Brown. Let me see what I can see over here with these Jacksons.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's it.
Well, is it anything we didn't like about the movie?
The
I
daddy.
was sad to learn, because I knew that,
Mm.
Whitney's relationship with her family was a rocky one, but to learn more things about her relationship with her father, it
Mm-hmm.
just broke my heart more for her in that
Yeah.
aspect. And
But
how,
Yeah.
he played that role too, man.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't know he was doing. I ain't know he was doing that.
doing it
yeah.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
Is
But
you
that
think about
explains why
these,
she ended up in debt towards the end of her life. You know what I mean? It was
yeah.
just,
right?
I remember my mom would get Ebony and Jet and stuff, around that time. And
Hmm.
sure, they had all her business in there.
And wasn't he a lawyer?
Yeah.
He was a lawyer, right?
Yeah, some
So he
kind of
knew what he was
lawyer,
doing.
entertainment lawyer or
Definitely,
something.
The
definitely.
daddy, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
he was
daddy
a
He
part.
knew what he
mhm.
knew what he was doing.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
was a lawyer until she started to get famous, and then he took over as manager for her because he tried to manage the mama. He tried to manage Sissy.
That's why they fought all the time, wasn't it?
Hmm.
I think so, but it might have been some
Because she
other
was on
stuff
the
That
going
may
road
have.
Some other
touring and
shit.
he was at home taking care of the kids.
on.
Or
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
yeah.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
This might be
Yeah.
personal, but like, and shout out to Ashton because he do good in his movies. But I be thinking like they should have just got Woody to play Bobby again. It's been working.
Oh
Mm.
man,
Yeah,
cause he ain't look
yeah.
like Bobby to me.
That to
He
me
ain't look like
either.
Bobby
No,
one little bit.
I
He
struggle
didn't
with
look
no.
like
seeing
Bobby, but he
Bobby
didn't
in
look
him.
I struggled to
bad.
find Bobby in him too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
Yeah.
struggled
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
see
like
it.
even his portray, he did a good job, but I didn't see Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
But
saw a dude playing Bobby Brown.
yeah, and I be
Yeah,
wondering like why didn't y'all just get Woody who been playing Bobby for 4 movies? Like,
Well, Woody
Hmm.
yeah,
might didn't want the job. He might don't want to
he
play
might be
Bobby
sick
no
of that
more.
job.
Yeah,
Or
he
he
didn't
Hmm.
might
want
have signed a contract giving exclusivity to the production company
yeah,
to play
yeah,
that role.
we don't know. It's a
yeah.
lot we
Yeah.
don't know.
That
It's a
what
lot of
Whitney
ifs.
kept saying throughout oh, she kept saying it throughout the whole
perpetuity.
movie,
No,
throughout the universe.
Yeah.
I can't
perpetuity.
remember.
Yeah,
Perpetuity.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Perpetuity.
Yeah.
perpetuity. You better know
Yeah.
Yeah.
what that is.
That
Yeah.
I
perpetuity throughout
done
the
signed
universe,
enough
baby.
licenses contracts. Perpetuity. You better know.
Uh-huh.
You better
That's
know what
all
that
now.
means.
Forever.
Uh, I think they should have
Forever.
did a like a mini series like New Edition and Bobby Bryan and stuff. The movie was rushed to me. Like they just was
Yeah.
I
flying through
agree.
her life.
Yeah.
Like
There was a
it
lot
was
to
just
Yeah.
tell in that short
Yes.
Um,
amount of time.
yeah,
yeah.
that just was like I liked it. The Robin at the beginning, I like they got that out the way because that was important to me that they wanted to show that
Mhm.
because they said that was a big part of her conflict in life in general, just fighting with that situation and what the people gonna think, and that's what
Yeah.
Mhm.
started a lot of the bad habits or whatever that she had going on, just fighting with that
Mhm.
whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
But yeah, they just was flying. Another thing I know, I was like, damn, Whitney ain't write nothing, huh? Like,
Oh,
She
Ah,
said she was no
she's bad
songwriter.
at
She didn't have.
jump.
she a
yeah,
She
singer.
didn't have to.
she did. I was like,
She's a
damn.
singer.
But in the same regard, you still
She
have
ain't have to.
to know what songs to pick. She obviously was picking the right song. So,
She had
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
ear.
pe- people submit songs to the label. So Clive got all this music over here, and she could just sit there and listen to like no, no, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that one right there. So
Mhm.
like
Hmm.
you still have to give her credit for
For sure.
knowing
Mhm.
what songs to pick. But that's gonna make me
Absolutely.
Hmm.
research them songwriters because they got paid.
I had to. Dolly Parton
Maybe.
still getting paid.
Oh,
Yeah.
she
I
Yeah,
got
said
paid.
like them
for real, for real.
songs.
Oh, the writer. Yeah. But
Hmm.
Yeah, the right
but like
and
R. Kelly, like he wasn't getting paid. So
hmm,
can't you
Ooh,
just have a
huh?
bad
What?
what you
wait.
talking
I thought y'all talking
What?
about writing songs, right?
We are.
about?
And you said R.
So
Kelly wasn't getting paid. I'm
Yeah, who?
confused.
How we
was
get Dolly
I thought because I was gonna ask a question about writing songs. Like if you
Yeah.
get a bad contract, you're not gonna get paid all the
I
time
mean,
for
that
Uh,
depends on the
right?
yeah,
contract.
yeah, it depends on the
Yeah.
contract, but Kells
But if you
definitely
wrote
was
a
getting paid.
song,
Yeah.
that everything
Yeah.
starts with the writing of the song, the writing of
Mm-hmm.
anything, the writing of the project. You are the creator of that
Right.
work. So any
Mm-hmm.
royalties, any money that makes,
You gonna get
unless you sell it, unless you
unless you
sell
sell
it,
it.
That's
that's
what
how you
I'm
fuck
saying.
yourself.
That's what I'm
You
talking
yeah,
about. That's what
you
I'm
can screw
talking about.
yourself by selling the work. Then
Yeah.
whoever bought the work from you, they get all the royalties and all the
Yeah,
benefits.
and the
They know
credit,
how to
and
do it the right
and
way.
don't owe
Yeah.
you
Right.
nothing. That ain't an R. Kelly situation. I took some time one day and
He
went through
said
his
it's
whole
not.
catalog. Nah, and I went through his whole
Oh, okay.
catalog on BMI. He got thousands of songs on there. Like
Songs
Mm.
that other people have sung, songs he just
song yeah,
wrote
songs
that
we
other
ain't,
people
the
sung.
songs we don't even
Right.
know and ain't heard.
Right. You're
You
right.
ain't
But
never even know he sung it. Somebody else sung it. Them his songs.
I really
Yeah.
like her and
Mm.
Clive relationship though, cause like when I know, cause I've seen other stories and read stuff, and I know they wanted her to be like America's sweetheart. So when
Princess.
that flack she was catching from the black community, I guess, was getting to her, and she walked in there and was like, "Hey, I want to do some R&B stuff." Instead of, I
Mhm.
mean, according to the movie, ain't no telling what happened in real life, but he supported her. He was like, and off rip, he suggested the best people you could get at the. But check
Yep.
this out,
At the
man.
time.
L.A.
Yep.
Reid and Babyface
Mm-hmm.
is
That's
doing some
it.
great stuff right now. We can go holler at
Right.
them, like, boom. And then we all
That's
know what
all.
that is. That brings you into that's the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He
Yep.
was for her.
He
Yeah.
Clive was
definitely was
for
for
Whitney.
her.
1,000%.
Whatever
He was
she
in her
wanted,
corner.
he would
He
make
made
sure
a
she
way.
got. She
He made
wasn't
a way.
asking for nothing crazy. She loved being
Mm-mm.
with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was just the the
She had some
the
demons she
backside
had
of
to
it, the
yeah.
hiding side. He didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
She just wanted to be who she was. She didn't want to have to
Right.
hide who she was. She wanted to
Mhm.
be able to live her life, be happy. But they wanted to be American princess and reach the stardom so that she could take care of them. She was there to take care of the family.
Yes.
That's it. And that
But
was too
she
much
also,
pressure.
That would jeopardize that.
some people are just born and destined for greatness. You heard she was like, yeah, so
Yes.
Sissy Houston's my mama, and Dionne Warwick's my cousin, and Aretha Franklin,
Mm-hmm.
like my godmama, she was not finna work at the post office.
No.
Nah.
Like,
Nah.
Right. Right.
like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like she was just destined to be what it was. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
no fighting that.
Hmm.
And
Right.
she had been training her voice. I mean, all the years singing, growing up. Yeah,
Getting that control over your voice
she
Mm-hmm.
like
was
that.
supposed to be
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney Houston, and she
Yeah.
was. She was.
Like,
She
All
But
was.
right,
yeah,
I
well,
don't think
surpass
there'll never be
even your
anyone like
parents' expectations for you.
Whitney.
Never again.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
what's your favorite Whitney Houston song?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I got too many, but the
Oh,
grass over
Oh,
my
you messed me
is
up
my
with
Okay.
that question.
all-time favorite.
Okay.
all
I
up.
like the
So,
remake of Dolly Parton. I love the remake of Dolly
What's the
Parton.
song name?
Uh, that one. But I think my favorite one, or probably right there with it, is don't I have nothing if I don't have you.
Mm,
Uh,
Mm.
mm,
that song gets me every
mm,
damn time. If I don't have you, and you best
mm-hmm.
believe I'ma sing it with my whole voice. And if I'm here
Yeah.
by myself, if I'm alone,
oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's the
all of
body
the
track.
walls in my house.
Body
Yeah,
guard
Yeah,
bodyguard sound.
soundtrack.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
And I
yeah.
can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
her and Kevin Costner just cuddled
she
up
was
in
standing on
Canoe.
that stage with that thing on her head.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep,
my gosh. Oh
yep.
my god. Like
And she
Yes.
Whitney,
running to
I
him
hate
in the
crowd
crowd and
talking about Whitney. I loved
shit.
her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whew. Mm.
Hmm.
Yes.
What else? Yeah, it ain't. You might have a couple. I know it's hard to pick one. Give me some
I
more.
can't.
Uh, all the man I need. I think
All
is the
the
name
man
of that
I
song.
need.
Oh,
That's my
what's
Ooh.
that
favorite
cheating
Whitney song.
song? That cheating song
Oh,
I
I know.
like.
I knew somebody was gonna say the cheating song.
Um,
Saving all my love.
Saving all my love. That's what.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
Yeah.
Whitney
Is that
song.
it?
That's the same. Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. That's the
That's
one.
the
Oh,
cheating
cheating
song.
song.
Like
I
I
used to
can't.
love that. I still love it. I love all Whitney songs. That's
All
driving
of them.
music. That's
Can't
banging
pick
music.
one.
Mm,
Play some
Like
Whitney and I'm all right.
that's it.
Heartbreak Hotel.
yeah.
Play
Heartbreak
that.
Hotel.
Oh, the
Heartbreak.
preacher's wife sound.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
That's for
what's that
church.
song she sang with her and Bobby Christina? Um, mm-mm. Your love is my love.
Your love is
yes.
my love.
Mm. Oh
Yeah, it got a little
yeah.
reggae.
That is a good one.
And my love is
Okay,
your
okay. Me and my
love.
god sisters did this song in the talent contest. Her and BB
I knew it.
CC.
Come on.
CC.
Oh,
Count on me.
Count
Come
on me,
on.
count
Let's
bitch.
on
go.
me.
Let's go.
Count
Woo!
on. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's my
Yeah.
That's
shit.
a good one.
Yes.
I might have to change my favorite one. That's
That
my
was
shit
from the
right there.
soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
It's
Whitney
They
on the
made
is
it.
one of
Whitney
the
Houston
greatest
soundtrack.
soundtracks
yes,
It really is.
ever recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Greatest
on.
is
Yeah.
the greatest.
that's
A
my
Yeah.
lot of
shit,
greats.
baby.
Yeah, see,
So
y'all
many.
name my
So many.
jams. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna add on. Of course, I like Exhale. I love Shoot, Shoot,
Yeah.
Shoot
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
Duke.
Uh
Yes,
But
huh.
I
yes.
gotta again, y'all name my jams. We ain't heard this one. I gotta go with Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Do they find their way
Where
home?
do
Oh,
Yes.
that's a
broken
good
Mm.
one.
heart? Miracles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe.
Don't
Oh,
hold up. Don't make me
What's that
start
oh,
song
calling
with her and
naming them.
Mariah Carey? The Prince of Egypt
oh.
song? Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
how will I
minute.
It's
know? Come on
how
now.
will I
Oh
know?
yeah.
How will I know? Oh, that takes me
Uh
back
the
to my
the preacher
childhood.
I'm
preacher's
every
wife
Now I
woman.
used to
soundtrack.
dance to How Will I Know, baby.
Hold on.
Oh, here
Um
we go.
Didn't we almost have it all?
Yes.
Oh,
Didn't we?
yeah, that's a
yeah.
Didn't
good
we?
one.
I'm gonna take it all the way to the preacher's wife, and I love the
The
Yes.
Lord.
Come on now.
Mm.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a good
That
soundtrack.
whole soundtrack.
That
Yes. It
Don't skip
has so
nothing. Just
many.
The
play it
Georgia
through.
Mass Choir and Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Mm,
That
that's
mm,
it.
whole soundtrack.
Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
run it.
Yeah.
But like Tip said, I just want to double back to that all the man that I need though. Like that she was singing from a different place
Mm-hmm.
on that right there, man. It's
In
Mm-hmm.
him.
just,
Come
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yeah. From the
just
diaphragm.
That's how
Yeah.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Star Spangled Banner. I'm
Come on.
talking like I
In that
said from the
tracksuit.
beginning.
God
Yes.
damn it.
Okay.
That was
I
Nikki.
That
remember
was
that
Nikki
live.
went
tracksuit
up
I
there
when
singing.
watched that.
when
We
the
all
shit
sat
first
in the
happened.
front room and
Yeah.
watched that.
Baby. I remember
Man.
that tracksuit. I remember thinking, man, that
Woo.
tracksuit bad.
It was
Right.
tricky today.
So
But
bad.
see, everybody
You
used
look
to
like an
come dressed
Olympian
up.
in that tracksuit.
And she had her hair pulled back and she had on a tracksuit.
Okay.
What, Whitney?
Yeah, you can take them
Hey.
So
gowns
she can
out
be
of here. I'm
comfortable.
not wearing that shit.
Hey,
And
Yeah.
she
Wearing this.
sang the song for us,
sang the
y'all.
fuck
Oh
out
my
of that
Yes.
God.
song.
Okay.
That version of the Star Spangled Banner and Marvin Gaye's version, like
if
neck
I'm
and
not mistaken,
neck
I
and neck.
think her version of the Star Spangled Banner actually charted like on Billboard. If I ain't
It
mistaken.
did. It
Yeah.
did.
It
Yeah.
was
It
amazing.
did.
Yeah,
They played it on the
yeah,
radio like all the time for a good little while.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think,
if you
Yeah.
yeah, I
listen right
think,
now, it's still amazing.
Yeah.
yeah. I ain't
Like you feel
like
it.
it's still pretty much the best. The only thing close to it is Jennifer Hudson when she did it like about 5-6 years ago. But
For the Super Bowl.
yes, when I heard y'all, I was like, oh, she driving down Whitney Street now. Like, but I mean,
Oh,
Jennifer Hudson,
Ooh.
it's Jennifer
Jennifer Hudson
Hudson.
sang
Whitney
now.
got her own lane, and we not even
Yeah.
gonna do that.
But
Yeah.
that's,
We can't.
but
We
We
ain't gonna do that
that
tonight.
that
He been
slightly
saying,
offends
hell
us
no,
that you
not
would
today.
put Jennifer Hudson in the same
I'm
category
just saying that
No,
was
y'all.
as
that's
Whitney.
the
Don't do
that's the
that.
closest.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just saying
think
that's
so.
the
I
closest
think
to
she's
it.
pretty close.
That's the
Yeah.
Jennifer
closest
Hudson
to
is
it.
is great. She has her own voice, but Whitney
Right.
is something totally different.
For her,
Yeah.
Let's
yes.
not get off
Mhm.
Whitney.
Whitney
The
was the
situation.
And
voice of her generation,
Mhm.
for sure.
For
But
sure.
some new generations have come along and they can't compare to Whitney, but
Not.
they do
Mm-mm.
stand alone. They do stand
They
out.
do.
and
Yeah.
So I
we
think
have been
Jennifer
Yeah.
Hudson is one
deprived.
of those standout
We were
voices.
we were deprived of the Whitney and
100%.
Mariah verses.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
man,
Mm-hmm.
That
man,
shit
it
would
would have
have
been
been glorious.
amazing.
Oh my God, yes. I
Mm.
would have cried the whole
We,
way through because
I
Mariah
feel
got
like it.
some that'll make me cry. Whitney got some that'll make me cry.
Man. I mean, I cried through this movie. I had popcorn
All the
stuff
way through.
and salt and napkins everywhere. I was just like, I need some more napkins.
You know what? I
That's
saved
it.
myself this time. I didn't get too deep in them because I knew it
No,
was coming. Because
cried.
every Whitney movie I watch, I'ma cry. I'm
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Child,
love
Whitney,
Miss
they
her.
got me. They
We
got a
miss
few
yeah,
her.
tears
we
out of
miss
me.
Whitney. She's a
Definitely.
national treasure.
Yes,
for
God.
sure.
Um,
Mm.
May she rest in
her
peace.
yeah, may she rest in peace. Whoever her family member was that leaked her picture in the casket ain't shit, but that's the most beautiful dead person I ever seen in my life. Um,
Really?
That's
uh,
so
I know she
wrong.
would look great. I know she would.
but
Hmm.
it's
They
it's
wouldn't do it no other way.
it's Whitney Houston, man. Nippy.
Nippy
Nippy.
baby.
I want to dance.
Yes.
I
Hmm.
want to dance. I wish, like I say, it could have been a mini series.
Yeah.
They squeezed it about 2 hours and change. Think they hit all the points. What are we giving? I want to dance.
I'm gonna
Somebody.
give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4 blunts. I watched the I want to call it a biography or documentary where they actually
Hmm.
had the video of her. That was really good, really in depth. This was a good movie version of it. So I great. It gave all the high points of Whitney and the low points too. Unfortunately, four blunts for me.
I would agree. I appreciated that they went into detail about things and topics other biopics and biographies did not go into any
Mhm.
real detail about. Um, I appreciated the casting. I did not like that the girl playing Whitney looked a lot like Brandy. That threw me off a whole big bunch, but that's just my hang up over that. But I gave it a 4 also because it was a great movie. It was a tearjerker and it kept you, even though you kind of know parts of the story, it
Yeah.
kept you waiting to see how they were going to tell that part of
Hmm.
the story.
Mhm.
So it was a really good watch. 4
Y-
blunts for me.
Um, I like I enjoyed the movie. I gave it 4.5 stars or drinks or whatever we're using tonight. But I really enjoyed that. I can remember seeing Whitney on the Oprah show, and I can remember those moments and living through those moments. So it really
Yeah.
kind of pulled at me, and I love Whitney. I mean, that voice, it was amazing. So four and a
Nostalgia.
half for me.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a tearjerker from the beginning. I felt like it told the story that Whitney would have liked to have told. I feel like I think her sister-in-law Pat, since she was head of this, and I think she really did love Whitney like a sister. She told the story like she would have liked it to been told.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it 4.5 blunts. I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm definitely gonna watch it again. And it made me miss Whitney even more.
no,
Yes.
yeah.
Hmm.
And you heard it. Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody. Comes away with a solid 4 blunts on the smoke screen. Of course, if you are a Whitney Houston fan, if you don't know a lot about Whitney and want to learn about Whitney, this is definitely the movie to watch. Get up on some Whitney.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes,
May her
Whitney.
definitely.
soul rest
Yeah.
in peace. We
Yes.
love Whitney.
Yes.
Y'all go
Amen.
stream listening to your favorite Whitney songs.
Yeah. Get
That's
your
And
Whitney
all.
station.
when your
Yes.
Whitney
Yeah.
station,
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
Whitney
it.
station.
Yeah.
Thing.
Old
and
station.
this has been another episode of the Smoke Screen, and we will see you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
You
Hmm.
better lay low.
Oh.